you met Rummacoal? One of Elestrals' newest fire creatures coming to you when Daybreak releases. Not to mention that we are only about a week away from the LGS pre-release window. That means that you can stop in any of your local LGS and you can pick up Elestrals Daybreak 1 week before it officially releases and sends out through the e-commerce website. Now, let's get into Rummacoal. This little piece of charcoal with eyes can search either Stoke the Forge or Volcanic Forge. If you guys don't know what Stoke the Forge does, it is a searcher for any one-drop fire Elestral if you have Volcanic Forge out on the field. So, Rummacoal acts as a searcher for whatever piece that you may need for your fire deck. I personally always run Volcanic Forge. It acts as a Nexus bank for Kinleo, but it also acts as a booster to bring my cards up to either 5 or 6. With Kinleo, sometimes I'll Nexus onto his self. I'll have Volcanic Forge out. Sometimes I bring him up to 6 attack. Sometimes I bring him up to 5 attack. But there is more to Rummacoal's effects. His second effect gives him +1 attack for each fire enchanting him while Volcanic Forge is on the field, boosting him up to a minimum of 4 attack while meeting conditions. If you don't have either Stoke the Forge or Volcanic Forge, but you have a Rummacoal in your hands, you're probably not going to search Stoke the Forge, right? You're going to search Volcanic Forge, and you're going to get your Rummacoal up to 4 attack. But if you don't have a Fire Elestral in your hands, the deck isn't going to be very consistent. You're going to depend on luck of the draw. Now, is this card good? Well, that's up to your interpretation and the style of deck you choose to play when using the fire element. Personally, I like to go aggro with the fire elements. I like to take advantage of Kinleo's effect as best I can, holding him out, using him as kind of a win condition. And I personally think Rummacoal will be good. But, considering Thunder's tech in just about every competitive deck there is, will Rummacoal be a replacement for Jolton? I think yes. Being in the fire element, it adds a huge positive and makes managing spirits easier, and the deck a whole lot more consistent with the ability to search between the 2 crucial cards and add key consistency to the deck. And when using the Fire Nexus strategy with Kinleo, Rummacoal acts as another key receiver, in my opinion, jumping in front of the previous receiver that got released in Frostfall, Magma. With Kinleo's Nexus of 2 Fire Spirits, you can boost the attack of Rummacoal up to a whopping 8 attack for a 1-drop Elestral. That's pretty good. If you combine that with Kinleo's Destroy effect, you can deal some serious damage. We're talking 4 spirits in 1 turn if your opponent doesn't have an Elestral on board. Now, let's go to the summary. Rummacoal is combo oriented, which means that it can be a brick if you don't have the right combo pieces, kind of what I was talking about earlier. Like having some type of Nexus ability to put another spirit onto Rummacoal to raise his attack to 6. Now, 4 attack is good if you can get Volcanic Forge out and he's just got the 1 spirit, but still not great with the amount of 5 attack 1-drops that exist in the Elestral realm. But it is nice to have a replacement for Jolton, right? And also adding cards like Ash Rabbits to the bunch allows for a pretty much no Thunder package and more room for either fire or different elements tech options such as Earthquake and Viscerous, or even a well-equipped water package such as Smoltuga and Galaxy. Watch out for this little nugget when Daybreak drops.